Welcome to the class. My name is Azim Ahmed, and in this video we are going to learn address resolution protocol. We have taken a simple example of two computers looking for the communication. For this communication to happen, this computer requires the destination IP address and destination MAC address. So it will take the destination IP address and the source IP address and will encapsulate into the packet. Now this whole packet is to be encapsulated into another frame in which it will have the source MAC address and the destination MAC address. Initially it has its own MAC address, but it does not have the destination MAC address. It does not have destination MAC address. It needs to know this MAC address for this communication to happen, and this is where address resolution protocol comes in. So the ARP or the address resolution protocol is IP to MAC resolution. So if right now if you try to look the ARP table where all those bindings, IP to MAC bindings are stored, if you want to look, so you need to give a command ARP A, and it says that there are no ARP entries found in the table. So when you try to communicate, if you let's say want to give 192.168.1.2 destination IP, and you get into the simulation mode of the packet tracer, where you can monitor all the packets which are being transmitted, and you capture and forward after pressing enter. So you can see here there are two packets being generated. One is kept in the buffer and the other one is sent out. So if you look into this, it is the ICMP message, the ping message, but because it does not have the destination MAC address, that's why it holds this packet and sends this ARP request. So if you get into the PDU details, you can see here it is an ARP request targeting this IP address. Means it wants to know what is the corresponding MAC address to this IP address. So this is the source IP address and this is the destination IP address for which I want to know the MAC address. So the other important information to note here is that the source MAC address of the ARP request packet is the MAC address of computer A 366D, and the destination MAC address is a broadcast address. So all ARP requests are going to have destination as a broadcast. Because it is a LAN and it may have hundreds of computers or devices there, then this request will be sent to all the computers, but the one who is having this IP as the destination is going to reply back to this request. So if you do again capture and forward, the request is sent there, and now this computer is going to reply back. So you can see the source now has become 192.168.1.2, which is computer B, and destination as 192.168.1.1, and the source MAC address is of MAC address of computer B. So this is where it is replying back. Now after this ARP request is received here, this computer will be knowing the MAC address of the destination. So now you can see it has sent the ping packet, which was kept in buffer for this period when this ARP request and reply were being sent. Now this ping packet is being sent with the information. You can see here the source MAC address and the destination MAC address. It has now both the MAC address which previously it was not having. So now this ping packet is sent and it is received, and now if you get into the computer, you can see you have received one reply to the ping message. Now if you get into the real-time mode, you will see all the ping replies. So there were 4 messages sent and 4 replies have been received. Now if you want to check the ARP table, you can see here in the ARP table it is saying that this, if I want to reach this internet address 192.168.1.2, then I need to use this as the physical address or the MAC address, and I have learned this binding IP to MAC binding dynamically. So if you want to flush this ARP table, so the command is, you can give the command as ARPD. So if for some reasons you want to clear it, it will be clear. Now if you will give again ARP space -a, it will say there are no entries. Then now it is again going to send ARP request for the communication to happen. So when concluding, we will say the address resolution protocol is used to resolve from IP address to MAC address, and initially devices don't have the destination MAC addresses, and they always going to send ARP request initially. So once they have those destination MAC addresses in the ARP table, then they need not to send the ARP request. So in this video we have learned about the address resolution protocol and its use. I hope this has been informative for you, and thank you for watching.